Yesterday, Donald Trump said that I should be arrested. He said that I should be deported. He said that I should be denaturalized. He wants to distract from what I fight for. I fear for is that if this is what Donald Trump and his administration feel comfortable about saying about the Democratic nominee for the mayor of New York City, imagine what they feel comfortable saying and doing about immigrants whose names they don't even know.
A sitting US president and a New York assemblyman of Indian origin, now locked in a war of words that gone global. President Donald Trump may be back in the White House, but his political firestorms are far from over. In his latest outburst, he took aim at Assemblyman Zohran Mamdani. And in response, Zohran Mamdani delivered a fiery counterattack that's turning heads across America. A recent comment by President Trump threatened to have Mamdani deported if he blocks immigration and custom enforcement raid in New York. Trump alleged that Mamdani represents an agenda that is divisive, anti-American and dangerous. But what followed next was even more powerful, a direct on-camera rebuttal by Mamdani, calling out the President Trump not just for targeting dissent, but for attempting to distract the country from real issues. Take a look to what Mamdani said. His words are measured but fiery.
Yesterday, Donald Trump said that I should be arrested. He said that I should be deported. He said that I should be denaturalized. And he said those things about me, someone who stands to be the first immigrant mayor of this city in generations, someone who would also be the first Muslim and the first South Asian mayor in this city's history. Less so because of who I am, because of where I come from, because of how I look or how I speak, and more so because he wants to distract from what I fight for. I fight for working people. I fight for the very people that have been priced out of this city, and I fight for the same people that he said he was fighting for. This is the same president who ran on a campaign of cheaper groceries, who ran on a campaign about easing a suffocating cost of living crisis. And ultimately, it is easier for him to fan the flames of division than to acknowledge the ways in which he has betrayed those working class Americans, not just in this city, but across this country, and the ways in which he continues to betray them. Because we know that he would rather speak about me than speak about the legislation that he is shepherding through Washington, D.C. Legislation that will quite literally take healthcare away from Americans. Legislation that will steal food from the hungry. Legislation that looks to build upon one of the largest transfers of wealth we've seen in recent history in his first administration and do it once again for the very Americans who already have enough. We should be fighting for those that do not have what they need to live a dignified life. That is what I will do, and I am thankful to have the protection and to have the support of so many New Yorkers who have stood up and said how unacceptable this is, including our governor, including members of the labor movement. And ultimately, what I fear for is that if this is what Donald Trump and his administration feel comfortable about saying about the Democratic nominee for the mayor of New York City, imagine what they feel comfortable saying and doing about immigrants whose names they don't even know.
That's not just a defense, that's a political counterpunch. Mamdani's message is crystal clear. Trump is not just attacking him, he is attacking the very idea of dissent. Zohran Mamdani is no newcomer to controversy. As an outspoken Democrat representing Queens in the New York State Assembly, he made headlines for his stance on Palestine, housing justice, and police reform. What we are seeing now is the beginning of a deeper ideological face-off between Trump's America First vision and voices like Mamdani who demand equity and justice, even when it makes power uncomfortable. Will Mamdani's response resonate, or will it trigger more backlash from Trump bases? Either way, this won't be the last we hear from this battle. This side Samaksh Namdev signing off with a reminder to stay always safe. Thank you for watching.